Good morning, Brookside Barracudas.
My name is Tanya.
And my name is Sydney.
Today is October 23rd.
On Thursday, October 29th, there will be Brookside's Wacky Olympics from 4:30 to 5:30. It's $1 to participate.
Did you know that All Faiths Food Bank and the Sarasota County School District partnered to provide for students and their families during the summer?
Actually, no, I didn't.
Hey, Sydney, do you have any interesting stories to tell me?
Well, yes, I do. A man named Martin Strell, who's 60 years old, and is a marathon swimmer, announces he will swim a 10,000 miles around the world voyage. He states that it should take him approximately 450 days. He will start his voyage in Long Beach, California on March 22nd, 2016. He will be passing through over 100 rivers, oceans, and canals and other bodies of water. Martin will be swimming about 5 to 12 hours a day, but depends on the weather and changing currents.
Wow, that's very interesting. Let's go to Tiffany for the weather.
Hi, I'm Tiffany. I'm going to be here for your weather today, but first let's do the trivia question. Half of the world's population lives near what body of water? A, Pacific Ocean, B, Dead Sea, C, Atlantic Ocean, or D, Arctic Ocean, or D, Atlantic Ocean. Now let's go to the weather. It's going to be partially sunny and highs of 80s and lows of 60s. And here's today's lunch menu. And the answer to the trivia question was A, Pacific Ocean. Now back to the anchor.
Thanks, Tiffany.
Now let's go to Tiffany again for a bullying interview.
What makes victims not tell an adult about bullying?
A lot of times bully victims are afraid that there's going to be some repercussion, like the bully's going to do something to them or turn their friends against them. And that's exactly what the bully wants the person to feel. Bullies work by isolating students and getting them to think that there's no help for them.
What can adults do to help stop bullying?
The biggest thing adults can do is intervene as it's happening. If they see something, they need to tell the student to stop. If that student is bothering someone on a continual basis, they should be getting involved and start documenting the student so that that student can be addressed via guidance counselor and possible disciplinary actions.
What can you do to stop bullying?
When I meet with a student, usually they've already told the other person to stop. They've got the teacher involved. So what I do is I have the students fill out a witness statement, and I then will meet with the bully, work with them on not treating other people that way. And if they aren't responding to me trying to help them stop, then we turn to disciplinary action. So at that point, we have to start holding the bully accountable via referrals and disciplinary actions.
What can you do to stop bullying out of school?
The biggest thing out of school, I think the biggest place bullying happens outside of school is online, cyberbullying. So if a student is being bullied, we ask them to keep a track of that. You can turn it into a school counselor if it's affecting the student at school. If it's not, I would just say block the student, get your parents involved. If you've already blocked the student and they're still finding ways to contact you, you might want to get law enforcement involved. But outside of school, you just have to be really careful who you're adding as a friend for Instagram, Facebook, all those apps that students are using. You just got to be very careful who you actually let into that, because that really does open up the opportunity for kids who don't like you to mistreat you. So again, make sure you keep copies of that. Do not just erase it, because you want to have your chain of evidence. If you've and again, make sure you tell the student to stop, leave you alone, and then if they don't, you want to have kind of proof of what's happening. And please do not respond back to the other person in a mean way, because if you are calling them names and they're calling you names, that's not bullying. that's just peers mistreating each other. So, just be careful that you're not part of the problem, and that even though you might be upset about it, do not say mean things back to the other person.
That was very interesting.
Stay tuned for teacher announcements.
Bye.